Hello and welcome back to Press Party. I'm Katie Eastman. A stunning and sad admission by a top TV anchor, Press Party's Jacqueline Cashman explains how one woman's reporting ended up saving her life.
Hurt so much less than I thought it was going to hurt. It was like nothing.
ABC News anchor Amy Robach says she took one for the team recently when she had a mammogram on live TV. Never did she think she would soon become the story and a statistic.
Robin's words still echoing inside of me. If I got the mammogram on air and it saved one life, then it's all worth it, she had said. It never occurred to me that life would be mine.
Weeks later, she made this shocking announcement.
Because I didn't really want to have that mammogram. And just a few short weeks later, words I never expected to hear, I was told that I have breast cancer.
As a result of shining a light on such a scary disease, it ended up saving Amy's life, and she looks forward to spreading the word in order to save more lives, not just her own. For Press Party, I'm Jacqueline Cashman.
Now, Jacqueline, what's interesting to me about this story is that if Amy Robach had followed a lot of what medical experts say, she wouldn't have gotten this mammogram until she was 50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's incredible that those are the guidelines that are out there right now. But in terms of other women in the media space that have dealt with similar situations, you look at someone like Kelly Tuthill at Channel 5. You know, she fought her cancer battle very publicly on the air and through WCVB. And I think that it provides an opportunity for your viewers to go out there and get testing. So hopefully Amy will do something similar like Kelly and try to, do something good with it and use her celebrity to the advantage of others.
But should they be using it if some medical experts are saying, no, it does more damage than good to get it before you're 50?
But it's not more damage. It's a cost-benefit analysis. The question is, is it really necessary because of the few cases that it actually catches? But this is clear evidence of the fact that yes, it is necessary. I mean, cancer has, especially breast cancer, has touched a lot of families, including my own, and there is no substitute for mammograms. It should be required much earlier than 40.
I agree. I think a lot of this is driven by insurance companies that don't want to pay for it. If there's a chance you can catch it when you're 40, you should have it when you're 40. No questions asked. I think, and it's not unusual for new reporters to do this. It's becoming a lot more common. Of course, on the Today Show a couple days ago, they were getting prostate exams. The guys were. So it's definitely a news hook that they use all the time. This happened to be a very lucky for Amy that they figured out.
I mean, it all started actually with Katie Couric on the Today Show because her husband died of colon cancer, so she had a colonoscopy on the Today Show, and that sort of set the trend for these news anchors to do these procedures on live TV.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say Amy was lucky, by the way.
She needed to catch it. She gets lucky, though, because
that she caught it.
Yes.
I'd be willing to bet that the 40 plus to 50-year-old women watching Good Morning America are all right now running to their doctors to schedule mammograms.
Yes.
And I don't think that's a bad thing, really. I really don't.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of courage to do that. You mentioned, the Katie's colonoscopy. I would not want to have had my colonoscopy in front of several million viewers. That's a private matter, right? And so it's a tremendous public service, and actually, as you pointed out, it results in a lot more people seeking preventative treatment, which is the key to catching cancer.
And this is also a boon for the cancer associations, right? For fundraising, for creating awareness.
Oh, yes. I mean, especially with breast cancer and the whole Go Pink movement, it has gained so much traction from TV anchors coming out.
I would say this is the equivalent of Magic Johnson coming out and saying that he's HIV positive. It creates such a national platform and awareness for a true problem that our society faces.
And I'm not sure if she suggested the story. I bet she didn't. I bet
she didn't.
She in fact didn't want to even do it. She didn't want to do the mammogram or anything. And then Robin Roberts said, come on, I think you should really do it. And then that made her go ahead. The one thing I will say in terms of the media is, if the medical experts say wait until a certain time, this is an example where the media is kind of ignoring what the medical experts are saying and are instead saying, we're going to push our own agenda, which I don't know if that's good.
I mean, let's face it, they're driven by ratings. This is a ratings ploy that they do. I mean, Matt Lauer's not saying, hey, I really want to have a prostate exam on live TV. Producers make him do it, and then they got a lot of attention for it. and that's why they do it.
And by the way, there are a lot of doctors who say that you should have mammograms before 50 also.
Right.
It's
The
a
American
controversial
Cancer
point.
Society does say once
Yes.
you turn 40, you should start. It's just other people that are saying no.
I also think, though, that Amy Robach will get a lot of good play out of this. I mean, I hate to say that, but it is true that she's going to have a lot more support, a lot more fans. I think that she'll only continue to climb it, within ABC News.
I mean, just as Robin Roberts
exactly,
had a
same
huge
thing.
surge of support, and I guess I would say that. How can you disagree with that?
I
Or
know,
that
but
kind
just
of-
on a callous level, if you look at the TV executives, they're saying to themselves, "Wow, I mean, you can't pay for this kind of stuff."
Right.
Well, I hate to say it, but
It's
that's
true.
that's what they're thinking
It's
about their
true.
bottom line.
Is that why you were telling me earlier? It kind of makes you feel yucky when Robin Roberts talks about it so much. Is that what it is? You worry that the TV stations are taking advantage?
Well, I wonder if they are taking advantage of Robin Roberts. Yeah, and they're saying, "Come on, I really want you to push it a little more, go a little deeper." Right after she'd had the bone marrow, whatever that procedure was that she had, we saw her very soon after, and it's up to her that she wants to come back. But was it too soon? Did she get pushed from the TV executives to get out there and come back? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, this is a complete mashup of reality TV meeting news, and when you put the
It
two
is.
together, you have to magnify the ratings. So that's what they're going to be experiencing.
Well, thank you everyone to our panel. You won't want to miss our next segment. It's what happens when we live in a two-paper town, the difference in coverage on Menino leaving BU, from glowing to critical. That's next.